Dear students, it is the third video for week 13 and we are learning how to write a recommendation report. In the second video, we all came to know about the tone and style of the recommendation report, that the tone and style must be convincing, descriptive, logical, clear. And second point, we discuss that where to put the recommendations in recommendation report. And there we learned that in case of the informal recommendation, the writer put it near the end of the report, meaning the conclusion section we mention the recommendation. But in case of the formal recommendations, the appropriate place is near the start of the report, is called near we put hypothesis or problem statement, clear, or the plan of the report. There we mention the recommendations. Dear students, this is a layout or the format of the recommendation report, clear? And they are the major parts: introduction, extended or explained recommendation, discussion about the disadvantage of the proposed idea or challenge, discussion about the advantages of the presented idea, summary of suggestions, conclusion or summary. Dear students, this is the common outline for the recommendation report. But first, let's discuss 2 or 3 phenomena so that you understand it. Case 1. Case 1 is that first understand the problem statement and the background. The problem statement or the background is, for example, that when students pass their intermediate exams, the parents of the students and the student themselves are quite intelligent and concerned to pursue the higher education. Meanwhile, they are also concerned about that what the degree they are pursuing should be. After, let's make it simple, that after completing the intermediate examination or degree, the students and their parents are concerned, or they want to pursue the next degree, the more education. But they want that whatever the next degree program or higher education program they opt must be professional. Number 2, that degree program should be job oriented, may assure them better income, and also ensure them or assign them a better social status in the society. Okay? And they have lots of things in their minds. Clear? For example, some students want, some person says that okay, you should start an online business, online degree. Some say okay, you should start the say civil engineering. Some say this and that. They have lots of options. They listen from many people. Okay, they ask from many people. And similarly, their parents, they are more concerned because they are the senior, they are the responsible, and they have more life experience than these children. Okay, this is the case. For example, a student A has passed the intermediate exam. He is very efficient in maths and physics, and their parents are confused that which program they pursue, and their requirement is that whatever the program they will pursue should be professional, that must provide people may find employment easily, and there should be better income. Okay, and plus there should be a social status in the society, and they're confused what to do. They have two options. For example, some person says, okay, he's in good in mathematics and physics, ask him to take admission in BS mathematics, BS physics. Some other person suggests, okay, whatever your demand is, and I find your child is good, you should do BScs. Now the parents have the two options in their brain. Either they should go to BScs, or they should go to BSc with math, stats, and economics. That person, for example, consults. That person is a friend of a university professor of the computer sciences. He plays all this phenomena before that person. वो उसके पास चला जाता है और कहता है यार मशवरा दो, what should I do? Clear? That person understands the situation, okay, requirement, and he finds that the child is good at logic, mathematics, and physics. He says that leave all the options, cast away everything. You should enroll your child in BScs program. कि भाई आप अपने बच्चे को BScs सॉफ्ट इंजीनियरिंग में करवा दें, तो वो आपकी सारी रिक्वायरमेंट्स कि जनाब लिए एक प्रोफेशनल डिग्री हो, और इसके अंदर जो है वो जल्दी जॉब मिल जाए, और इसके अंदर जो है वो कुछ बेहतर इनकम भी हो जाए, और फिर एक सोसाइटी में सोशल स्टेटस भी हो जाए. ओके, एंड द चाइल्ड इज हिमसेल्फ इंटरेस्टेड, और बच्चा भी इसी चीज में इंटरेस्टेड है, then he says it is the better option. Clear? This is what the person has recommended, that you should go to BScs. But it is not easy to say something, we have to prove it. तो अब हमें क्या करना है कि BScs जो suggestions हैं इसको prove करना है, and for that purpose recommendations are written. अगर आप orally किसी को कहते हैं, you say something orally, it is called oral report, but it is recommendation. And when you write a report, okay, and formally submit it, it is also called recommendation report. But in the business and companies, there is quite less room for oral. Everything is documented. Clear? Since you are all going to work with different organizations and suggest different projects, so keep in mind that everything is in black and white. Okay, students, are you alert? Should we start to solve this report for your, okay, the very first thing, introduction of the report. And the report is, which degree program is better for the students after the intermediate degree in current times. This is the introduction, and the introduction section is divided into three: problem statement, recommendation statement, scope, and plan of the report. This is a very important discussion. Problem statement. Let me read it. I mean, after having passed the intermediate exams, students and their parents are concerned about the next education program. They have lots of options, but they want that whatever the program they pursue must be professional, job oriented, lucrative, and could give a better social status to their child. This is the problem statement. Recommendation statement. Such children who are good in mathematics and physics in their intermediate exams and want to pursue the better degree, BSCS is a better option for them. Scope, C point, scope. BSCS is a professional degree. Clear? It is BSCS, Bachelor in Computer Sciences, is a professional degree. Okay, number two, after having BSCS, student find employment in private and the public sectors. They can start their own company. Even they can work at home as a freelancer. They can move abroad to have further interaction with academia and uh, industry, and they are quite well paid people in the world, since the computer sciences is one of the most and rapidly growing industry throughout the world. This is what the scope I have expressed, but everything must be clear and persuasive. And now this is called plan of the report, and this is the introduction section. But introduction section के अंदर plan of the report, and remember this point, plan of the report is very important कि आपने जो अगले सेक्शंस में डिस्कशन करनी है, सेक्शन 1 2 3 मेन 2 3 4 5 6 clear, then you have to mention it here. Something wrong, it is second, it is third and fourth, fifth, sixth and seventh. Fine. तो अब आपने प्लान ऑफ द रिपोर्ट में उन सेक्शन के नाम लेने हैं. द डिस्कशन in the upcoming section of the report pertains to explanation, further explanation of the recommendations, advantages of the proposed system, disadvantages mean challenge of the proposed idea, benefits of the advantages of the recommended idea, summary of the recommended actions and conclusion. क्लियर. तो आपने ये सारी बातें जो हैं, ये जो चैप्टर्स के नया नेम्स हैं, ये सेक्शन के नाम हैं, कि आपने इंट्रोडक्शन सेक्शन में क्या करने हैं, बयान कर देना. दिस इज सिंपली वन first section, introductory section of the recommendation report. Second is extended or explained recommendation. In this section, we'll explain BSCS program in detail. That BSCS, Bachelor in Computer Sciences, is a basic degree that train the students about the software development and applications. It is 4-year programs, 8 semesters. Okay, and in every semester there is a term project. There are 2 types of exam, midterms and the finals. And in the end of the in the 8th semester, students are offered 2 courses, competitive courses, one communication skills and or technical writing, plus a full length project which the students have to execute or maintain or design independently. Fine. मीन इसमें हम जो भी हमने आइडिया दिया हुआ है, रिकमेंडेशन दी हुई है, उसको तफसील से बयान करेंगे as much the space allows us or as much we can. Fine. Number 2, discuss the disadvantages of the proposed idea. अब आपने जो प्रपोज आइडिया दिया हुआ है उसकी चैलेंज को बताना है. यू हैव टू टेल द चैलेंज. डिसएडवांटेज मीन चैलेंज, कि उस रास्ते में रुकावट क्या है. तो आप बताएंगे इट इज BSCS actually is a long degree program, prolonged degree program stretched over the 8th semester. Number 2, the students have to fully attend the university, that there is not a private degree. Number 3, we have to select a very good institution where there is expert faculty that has also interaction with the industry. Clear. Number 3, the student have to shift to the hostels if the university is not located in their own area. Fourth thing is that student must have the laptop, okay, where he can independently solve the exercises. Term projects, that term project, in every term there is a project of the various subject matters, and the final is the project, which is quite challenge, and often the students face lots of difficulties, clear. And this sometime uh, they sometimes some of the students who don't take the project seriously are unable to clear it in one go, but there are quite less students. इसमें हमने जो प्रपोज सोल्यूशन दिया हुआ है उसके डिसएडवांटेजेस बयान किए हुए हैं, चैलेंज के भाई ये काम इस रास्ते में मुश्किल होंगे. नेक्स्ट, डिस्कस द एडवांटेजेस ऑफ द प्रेजेंट आइडिया, कि व्हाटएवर यू हैव डिस्कस नाउ गिव द एडवांटेजेस. भाई इसके फायदे क्या हैं? मीन ऑल्दो आप स्टार्ट करते हैं बीएससीएस प्रोग्राम, ऑल्दो is a prolonged degree and a student have to work and read day and night, but it develops the logic of the student. Number two, student learns handy skill. They learn the system programmings under which they learn the different mechanisms and systems of the world, because they have to digitalize those things into digitalize that system. Clear? Number four, computer development in the computer sciences makes you more logical. One, after having the completed the degree, they easily adjust in the computer departments. Clear? They find the employment in government sector, private sector, they go abroad and this and that. But beta, here one thing was missed, that whatever you are claiming, you have to give reference. आपको जो भी आप क्लेम करते हैं, BSCS प्रोग्राम इज वंडरफुल प्रोग्राम, फिर आपको क्या देना होगा? उसका रेफरेंस देना होगा. अब फॉर एग्जांपल आप कहते हैं अकॉर्डिंग टू द स्टैटिस्टिक ब्यूरो ऑफ पाकिस्तान, the computer sciences is the second major degree after the medical. Okay, according to the similar report, computer products gained more revenue for the country, be it is online or in-house job. Okay, maximum computer professionals got adjusted in this area. So you are actually basing all your recommendations, all your claims on a ground. आप रेफरेंस देते हैं कि जी फलां अखबार के मुताबिक, फलां रिपोर्ट के मुताबिक, फलां स्टैटिस्टिक्स के मुताबिक, फलां मिनिस्ट्री के मुताबिक, क्लियर, फलां गार्डियन के मुताबिक या गूगल के मुताबिक, मीन्स व्हाटएवर अ रिलायबल रिसोर्स यू गिव, बिकॉज दिस विल गिव द कन्विंसिंग. जिस तरीके से रियल एस्टेट वाले करते हैं कि वो बंदे को बताते हैं जी देखिए जी हमारे पास ये बंदा आया 6 महीने पहले, इसके पास 50 लाख थे, हमने इसे ये प्लॉट दिया, लकीली वहां पर रोड बन गई, और फिर ये हुआ कि उसका वो प्लॉट जो था वो 1.5 करोड़ का हो गया, और फिर उसने वहां पर प्लाजा बनाया, आज ये बंदा जो है वो 10 लाख रुपए इनकम ले रहा है. They give the case studies, examples. Similarly, when you are giving something, मैं सिर्फ एग्जांपल दे रहा हूँ कि अगर जब आप किसी को कन्विंस करें, give the real time thing. But remember this, the recommendation report should be original, factual. They should not be included any malicious, clear, contradictory, confusing statement, overjoyed statement. Fine. Summary of the suggestions. फिर जब आप ये दोनों चीजें बयान कर लें तो आप डिसएडवांटेजेस और डिसएडवांटेज सब की एक समरी बना लें, एक एक मेन पॉइंट हर एक पॉइंट से उठाएं तो समरी हो जाएगी. दैट पीपल, current students of graduation want to learn more for the better future. Computer sciences, BSCS is best program for them. According to the Statistic Bureau of Pakistan, the maximum graduates got job from the computer. It is a very tough degree program, 8 years, and there is a very independent project that often uh, challenge the students. But after having faced all the challenge, students can just easily find employment, start their own business, and can settle abroad. ये हो गया जी वो, और उसके बाद एक कंक्लूजन और समरी. इसके बाद आप कहते हैं अपॉन द रीजंस एंड फैक्ट्स स्टेटेड अबव फॉर द graduates, so the intermediate students, graduates, sorry, for intermediate students, computer program BScs is the better option. तो ये होती है जी रिकमेंडेशन रिपोर्ट, जिसमें आप वो मसला क्या है, उसके क्या फायदे होंगे, आपने क्या हल पेश किया है, उस हल में क्या मुश्किलात हैं, उसके क्या फायदे होंगे, फिर आप सारी चीजों को मिला के एक समरी बना देते हैं पॉइंट्स में, और फिर आप कहते हैं कि भाई इन चीजों की बुनियाद पर मैं ये कहता हूं कि ये काम ठीक है. यू हैव लर्नड समथिंग. अब आप इस एग्जाम्पल के ऊपर कई एग्जाम्पल्स को मैप कर सकते हैं. यू कैन मैप मैनी मोर एग्जाम्पल्स. फॉर एग्जाम्पल, सम पर्सन हैज कम टू यू और ही वांट्स दैट सजेस्ट मी इन इन्वेस्टमेंट. उसके ज़हन में कई काम है. फॉर एग्जाम्पल, एक बंदा रिटायर और समवन रिटायर्ड फ्रॉम द गवर्नमेंट ऑफिस एंड ही got 60 lakh rupees as a gratuity and other heads, clear, and he's interested to start a project for investment. किसी ने कहा कि जनाब अली आप एक जानवरों का बाड़ा बना लें. कोई कहता है जी आप ट्रांसपोर्ट का बिजनेस शुरू कर दें. कोई कहता है जी उबर और क्रीम पर आप अपनी टैक्सियां लगा दें. और कोई कहता है जी आप एक रियल स्टेट प्लाजा शलाजा बना लें. नाउ ही इज कंफ्यूज्ड. He discussed this with some of the businessmen, अपने किसी दोस्त एक्सपर्ट से, कि भाई मुझे क्या करना चाहिए. तो अब वो उसे कहता है कि यू मस्ट कंसल्ट. उसका इशू है कि भाई रिकमेंडेशन इन्वेस्टमेंट भी हो जाए, पैसे सेव भी हो जाए और एक हैंडसम अमाउंट भी आ जाए. तो वो कहता है भाई और उसमें टफ भी काम ना करना पड़े. तो वो कहता है भाई इट इज दैट यू शुड मेक अ रेंटल प्रॉपर्टी. ठीक है. तो दिस इज हाउ यू कैन से फर्स्ट टेल द प्रॉब्लम स्टेटमेंट, recommendation statements, scope, plan of the report, clear, and then explain that option, that how that plaza will work out well, challenge, advantages, suggestion, and then give the statement. Similarly, you are, for example, hacking is one of the major problem, and especially the financial institutions are at the top target of the hackers. For example, ATMs and all others, they are under the serious threat. कि एक्सपोज करें कि एक बैंक है, सपोज करें कि आपकी पोजीशन ये है कि आप किसी एक बड़े बैंक में, किसी भी बैंक में, एम मुस्लिम कमर्शियल बैंक, बेब बैंक, फॉर एग्जांपल बैंक अल्फला, या किसी भी बड़े बैंक में यू आर द डाटा सिक्योरिटी और सिक्योरिटी एक्सपर्ट. फाइन. और उसमें हैकिंग हो रही है, लोगों के अकाउंट्स हैक हो रहे हैं, उसमें से पैसे निकल रहे हैं, एटीएम मशीन्स हैक हो रही हैं, या उनकी साइट पर अटैक हो रहा है, and they want you to recommend some better anti-hacking system या antivirus system. अब ये आपकी ड्यूटी है. You cannot say it orally. अब आपको क्या करनी पड़ेगी, एक पूरी रिकमेंडेशन रिपोर्ट तैयार करनी पड़ेगी, एक सोल्यूशन देना पड़ेगा, एक प्रोजेक्ट देना पड़ेगा. Fine. This is you have to write what is the problem, recommended statement, scope and the plan of the report. ठीक है. You will explain your recommendation detail. You will explain the challenge, that how much cost क्या आएगी, उसके लिए क्या क्या काम करने पड़ सकते हैं, कितना टाइम लग जाएगा, and you discuss the advantage, that after that how that suggestion application will solve this problem, summary of suggestion, conclusions, and the all other things. Dear students, I'm sure that you have learned how to write the recommendation report in detail, and you can map it on any issue, and it is the simplest format for you to write a recommendation report. Thank you very much.